Kara Nichols was last seen October 9, 2012, leaving her home in the 6700 block of Mission Road in Colorado Springs. She was believed to be en route to Denver with two unidentified brunette women, but it's unclear whether she ever arrived there. She was seen wearing a hoodie, dark jeans, white DC tennis shoes, and hot pink gauges in her ears. The last call on her cellular phone was placed at 11:45 p.m. Nichols is described as a very social person who maintained regular contact with family and friends and frequently used social media. All this contact stopped the night of her disappearance. She also left behind her purse, identification, money, clothes, makeup, and other belongings. Her mother stated Nichols's behavior changed considerably when she was a teenager. She was arrested for shoplifting at age 13, started using heroin, and ran away from home at 16. Her parents tried to get her psychiatric help and counseling, but Nichols resisted taking the medication prescribed for her. She enrolled in several different alternative schools, eventually graduating from Life Skills of Colorado Springs. After graduation, she took a waitressing job and began modeling. She continued to use drugs, however, even after she moved with her parents to Chicago, Illinois. She enrolled in a drug treatment program, but was discharged for failure to follow the rules. Nichols eventually returned to Colorado Springs on her own and lived with roommates. She traveled frequently to Denver to look for modeling work and had placed a profile on the online modeling website Model Mayhem before she vanished. She was having financial problems, and authorities believe she had been involved in prostitution for up to 2 years before she disappeared. Foul play is suspected in her case.
Authorities say an aspiring model might be an exploitation victim.
Deputies say teen may be exploitation victim. Authorities say a 19-year-old aspiring model from Colorado Springs has been missing for more than a month and might be the victim of a subculture that exploits would-be models. El Paso County Sheriff's deputies identified her Tuesday as Kara Nichols. They wouldn't elaborate on what kind of exploitation she might have fallen victim to. The Colorado Springs Gazette reported Nichols was last seen October 9. Investigators say she told her roommate she might go to Denver but left her purse and money. They say she spent most of October 9 with another woman. They want to talk to that woman but don't know who she is. Investigators say Nichols was active on social media and on her cell phone but hasn't used either since she disappeared.
Aspiring model last seen with an unknown brunette.
Investigators say a photo of a missing teen from Colorado Springs has shown up on the website of a Las Vegas escort service, but they don't believe she is the person who posted it. The Colorado Springs Gazette reported Thursday that El Paso County Sheriff's investigators say they have no evidence that 19-year-old Kara Nichols is in Las Vegas. They didn't say who posted the photo or why. Nichols was last seen October 9th. Investigators say she told her roommate she might go to Denver but left her purse and money. Authorities describe Nichols as an aspiring model. Sheriff's investigators said last week she might be the victim of a subculture that exploits would-be models. They wouldn't elaborate on what kind of exploitation she might have fallen victim to.
The Denver Post, February 9, 2022. Murder suspect arrested after possible remains of Kara Nichols found nearly 10 years after she went missing. Nichols, then 19, was last seen by a family member on October 9, 2012, in unincorporated El Paso County. The El Paso County Sheriff's Office arrested a suspect following the discovery of possible remains of Kara Nichols, a woman who has been missing for nearly 10 years, officials announced Tuesday night. Police say Joel Hollendofer, 46, was arrested and booked into the El Paso County Jail on suspicion of second-degree murder and tampering with physical evidence. Nichols, then 19, was last seen by a family member on October 9, 2012, in unincorporated El Paso County. Her family reported her missing on October 14, 2012. During a January cold case review, a witness was located and interviewed. That person gave critical information and provided a new lead, investigators say. On Monday, a team of El Paso Sheriff's investigators and the FBI Evidence Response Team executed a search warrant in the 9600 block of Burgess Road in Colorado Springs. The sheriff's office said the search led to the recovery of female human remains, which the El Paso County Coroner's Office tentatively identified as Nichols on Tuesday. On a Facebook page titled "Justice for Kara Nichols," a family member shared their heartbreak. "It is with profound sadness and a heavy heart that we share that we were informed yesterday by authorities that our beautiful daughter's remains were found, and a suspect has been arrested in the case," a post read. Due to the unremitting support and help from National Women's Coalition Against Violence and Exploitation the past decade, they will continue to be by our family's side, manage this page, and be a voice for Kara as we seek justice in this case.
Possible remains of Kara Nichols found. One suspect arrested in connection with the disappearance.
Remains of the missing 19-year-old officially identified.
Kara's last known whereabouts before she went missing in 2012 was at her home in Colorado Springs. Mark Oldfield determined that Kara Nichols left her residence at 6710 Mission Road at approximately 11:16 p.m. and traveled the following route: Galley Road to Peterson Road south to State Highway 24 and then eastbound. Turn northbound on Mark Sheffield Road from 24. Continued northbound on Mark Sheffield Road to Woodman Road. Turned westbound onto Woodman Road from Mark Sheffield Road. Turn northbound onto Black Forest Road from Woodman Road. Turn northeast onto Volmer Road from Black Forest Road. Turned east onto Burgess Road from Volmer Road. The address of 9665 Burgess Road where Kara's remains were found in 2022. This address is Joel Hollendofer's, where he lived near his parents. He also had access to the property across the street 11660 Green Acres Lane as well.
Kara Nichols' murder suspect Joel Hollendofer has his preliminary hearing set for September.